Hi there, my name is Joel Orr, and say if you've come here today looking for information on how you can write your own book, well, you've come to the right place. I have written 10 books. I've been writing books for many years, and the first 5 that I wrote were really rough, and so I took some time and I interviewed a bunch of people, some prolific authors, and I extracted from them just what techniques they used in order to write a book quickly. I created a method from those techniques that I learned from the prolific authors and became a prolific author myself. Check me out on Amazon.com or just on the web, and you'll see that I've written a whole bunch of books. Moreover, I've taught many people to write books really quickly. What it says on my business card is write your book in 30 days or less at just an hour a day. And I can help you do exactly that. But today, I have a very special tip that I wanted to share with you. My tip for you today is about courses. Now, it's funny how print books fall into a certain price range. Textbooks are on the high end of that price range, and big coffee table books with color photos are also on the high end because they're expensive to produce. However, most nonfiction books that you look at in a bookstore or on Amazon are going to fall into the range of 10 to, I'd say, $20. When you step outside the $20 mark, people have to have a really good reason to pay more than $20 for a nonfiction book. It depends, of course, what they need at the time, but that's the price range. However, here's something fascinating about human nature. If you take that identical information, publish it double-spaced inside of a 3-ring binder, and instead of calling it the guide to whatever, you now call it a course on doing whatever. And don't change anything. Well, maybe you could add a couple of exercises or something. People have demonstrated that they will gladly pay much more. So now the price of the book may have been $15 or $20, but people will pay $100 or $150 for a course that leads them through the material on a step-by-step basis. Now, I am not suggesting that you provide anything less than the best value that you possibly can in a course. And that's why I say it's not just a matter of reformatting the material. You'll want to add exercises, perhaps an index, perhaps even a CD recording of the material in the course and so on in order to charge more money for it. It's not just about inflating the price. But you know yourself, when you have bought such courses, you treat them a lot more seriously than you do a book that you ordered on a whim for $15 and maybe read it and maybe didn't. But if you paid $150 for the material, you are much more likely to be serious with it. So sometimes the best way you can serve your market is by packaging your information in a form that costs more money just so that they'll take it more seriously. The value, you know, is there. If you doubt the value, come up with more value. Look around at what other people are doing. So you know the value is there in the information you're offering in your book. But when you convert it into a course, now courses can take many forms. There's been some thought for a while that a product with big thunk factor, that is, when the UPS guy delivers it to the door, dropping the box on the floor should make a thunk. So that would mean a big 3-ring binder with lots of pages in it, a bunch of CDs, a bunch of DVDs, that those have the highest apparent value. But that is changing because younger people are buying stuff on the web, and are able to see the value of just streaming videos, streaming audios, and having a course that walks them through things right on the web. Many college courses are being taught this way now, so the accepted formats are changing, but research it in your area and offer people value in a form that they can best appreciate it. It will also serve you. Well, that was just one of a whole bunch of tips that I have for you on my website, joeltrainsauthors.com, just like it says up there. And in fact, if you'll go to my website right now, to joeltrainsauthors.com, I have a couple of free gifts for you. I want to give you my free book, a 100-page book on how to write your book in 30 days or less. And I want to invite you to a free webinar for which you can register on my website. So head over there right now to joeltrainsauthors.com and I will see you there.